Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And it's the Suns to start out. And here's McDaniels. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here's Booker. Here's the three. Randall pulls down the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Knocked loose. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Gobert. Richards pulls it in. Left side, Durant. The three is up. Connects from downtown.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off.
Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, B.A., he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks. Yeah, such a versatile scorer. Devin Booker, the three levels. You want to give him the midi, he'll take it.
The kick out to Edwards. Off the mark there with a three. Durant with it. He's picked up by Conley. Back to Durant. Beal from outside. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
You love the confidence of Bradley Beal in rhythm, in the catch-and-shoot game. So good.
Back to Daniels. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Pass to Durant. Here's Booker. The three is up. The shot by Dunn, no good.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said, he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Left side, Conley. Pass to Gobert. The offensive rebound. Conley with the ball. Here's Alexander Walker. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team. success, because that's the true measure.
Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Knocks it down from distance.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Timberwolves trail by 11. And here's Edwards outside. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Pass to Richards. Now here's Durant. Covered by Alexander Walker. From outside the arc. Durant's shot is off.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Right side Edwards. From downtown. And again. And it's Minnesota with a 3.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands. You let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Durant, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Randall. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. The Suns lead by 5. 4-3. Good. Durant's got 11 points.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Nick Richards. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's Beal. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Beal outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
I like the mentality by Beal. Takes it inside, mixes it up a little bit. Nice.
Phoenix making a switch here. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands. Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
McDaniels, that's good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Phoenix leading by 6. And stolen by Clark. Outside Reed. From the arc. They get the rebound. Pass to Alexander Walker. To the middle. Ooh, poked away. In transition, here come the Suns. Dunn's shot is good.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA. Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
McDaniels. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Timberwolves trail. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men, Doris.
He has, BA, and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
And he gets it to go. Durant's got 13.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Oh, Edwards, money on the triple.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Plumlee. Durant inside. He's got 13. Unable to get that one. Here's Edwards. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Left side Durant. Outside Booker. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota in the lead. From behind the arc. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Buries it from 3.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
Edwards for 3. Durant pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
In deep. Booker gets it to go.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
Inside. Gobert. The shot, no good. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. Right side Jones. Booker surveying the floor. There's the drive.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
And here's Edwards outside. Kevin Durant pulls it in. An open look for Booker. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so that's the end of the first half. Phoenix out in front, up by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. 8-point game. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Three-pointer, Beal knocks down the long J. Beal's got 12 points in the game.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
The Suns lead by 9. Here's Dunn. Here's Richards. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Edwards with some muscle.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Here's Durant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Randall. Banked it in off the glass. Randall's got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
The three, Durant. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Timberwolves trail by 9. There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
Pass to Booker. The kick to Durant. From deep. Durant with another miss. Fires from deep. And Edwards good for 3. Edwards has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to. I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. McDaniels from long range. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Back to Dunn. Up top, Durant. Pass to Dunn. Tipped away. Left side, Booker. What balance from Booker.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
Timeout.
That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, it's good. DiVincenzo's got 7.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
Here's Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, BA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently. Anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
Back to Randall. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall outside. There's the triple. Gets the 3-ball to go. 7 points in the game.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Outside Durant. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Jones from outside. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. The Suns on top. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. The Suns lead by 4. Outside Booker. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Allen. Pass to Booker. Booker drives in. Minot pulls it in.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
He gets it in there.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
That one's good. This game is all even.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Pass to Dunn. Booker with it. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. 7 for 12 now. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Allen. Ingles from outside. Sinks the tray. Ingles gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
So you've got to chase Joe Ingles off that three-point line because he is lethal.
For 3, Allen. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Reed, good.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Phoenix on D. Pass to Gobert. To the inside. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot.
Well, size and athleticism, a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Another miss by Minnesota. Suns trail by 6. Here's Booker. Look at Booker elevate.
Booker is always on the attack. That's nice.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. No good on that one. Second free throw, no good.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Gobert on the high post. Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
The Suns trailing. Stolen by Conley. And here's the fast break. Randle, good.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Left side Durant. Durant wanting it more.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Dunn outside. Beal outside. Now Booker. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Edwards for 3. Richards pulls it in. Got a piece of it. Randle with a steal. The 3 ball. They get it again. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
A nice shot by Booker.
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Kept alive. Outside for Booker. Fades back. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nice little shot fake there. Got the D out of position. 8 seconds left in the final quarter. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
I love it. Nice activity defensively, getting in there to disrupt the pass. Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
So the first of 3 is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. He makes the second free throw, and that trims the lead to 6. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings him within 5. 5 ticks left in the final quarter, and they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 6. All right, guys, what's your take?
Not an ideal situation for them. They've got to make a 3, then foul, hope for some misses, and make another 3.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
So it's a narrow victory.
Home court advantage goes to the Warriors, playing here in San Francisco. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And he gets the bucket.
Instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by Hayes. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Doncic with the steal. LeBron outside. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And you are at the mercy of LeBron James. Once he gets that kind of positioning, nice finish.
Inside, Butler. Pass to Moody. No good on the triple. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. It's a 3-point game. LeBron's shot is good.
James on the attack, and that is absolutely terrifying.
Here's Curry. That's tipped. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. And the Warriors off to a slow start here. It's deflected. And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Curry, wide open, drills the three-pointer. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that three off. Beautiful shot. Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And Butler gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
Yeah, I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors leading by 3. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him down.
A shot by Curry, no good. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. LeBron's got 10 points.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
I now would send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the game, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Now here is Hachimura. Nothing on the board. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in.
And Hachimura is such a skilled 4/3 man, good at using his size to take advantage there. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
1 second separating the shot clock. Game clock.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Curry looking it over. They kick it out to Green. Butler on the way. Pass to Curry. It could go. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He put together quite a quarter. 13. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Up top, Podziemski. Still scoreless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Floats one. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers leading by 3. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Back to Reeves. Here's Connect. Misses from close range. Butler with the ball. Connect picks him up. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Over in the corner, Green. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Pass to Connect. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Butler. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
I like Butler down low, fighting for points.
To the left side wing. Now Connect. Fires from deep. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Lakers lead by 4.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Reigns.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Here's Connect. On the wing, Reeves. Pass to Connect. Stolen. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Curry. Green the screen. Back to Curry. Pass to Green. Podziemski on the wing. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Podziemski's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Here's Curry. There's the drive. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And James drills them both. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Here's Podziemski. Another 3 for Golden State. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Back to Hachimura. And the Lakers with another miss. The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. And here is Green. He's covered by Hachimura. Here's Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. LeBron with the block.
Big-time swat, LeBron James making his presence felt.
And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Curry. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
Pass to Hayes. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Hachimura, no good.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's LeBron. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. In the corner, it's Hield. Pass to Post. Five to shoot. Rebound the Lakers. And here's Reeves outside. The rebound by Hield. And here's Golden State. Puts up a deep three. Curry can't get it to go. There's so many years in the NBA. You would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age.
Oh, great dunk. Freakish.
Man overboard.
Wow.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Outside, Kuminga. No good with the triple. Fast break, the Lakers. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Doncic to the rack. And a wide open look for Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And now it's a three-point Laker lead. Over in the corner, Kuminga. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Kuminga's got 5.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Pass to Post. And it's off from three-point range. LeBron with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Hayes. And here is Hachimura. James in the post.
This is what James does. Scores the ball and does it in so many different ways.
Outside Curry. Down low. Here's Post.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
The Lakers in the lead. Breaks since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And Post gets it to go.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Doncic converts inside.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Curry with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Pass to Post. Now here's Hield. He's defended by Reeves. Clock at 6. Here's Curry with the 3. And another 3. for Golden State.
Well, the D has to pressure Curry at all times. You can't let him shake free for a jumper.
LeBron, no good. The Warriors trail. For the lead. Curry's shot is off. To the paint. Back to Hachimura. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to post. To the inside. Back to Curry. With the floater. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
Back to Reeves. Doncic right side. A second chance effort. Can't connect from short range. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Warriors shooting their first free throw this game. Here's Curry. With one on the clock. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
Well, it's been... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Lakers trailed by 4. Here's Doncic. Rebound by Butler. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Both teams will make substitutions. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over, and you need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's LeBron. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. They get Stephen Curry.
Did you see LeBron just shrug off that contact there? It's like nothing even hit him.
The Warriors leading. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Moody. Knocks down the three ball.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Curry on the drive. The kick outside to Butler. And the three off target. Lakers trail by 4. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The drive by James. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Moody with it. Green taking his time here. 6 on the shot clock. Nice D from Doncic. And here is Los Angeles now. LeBron going to work inside.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Here's Curry, and it's Podziemski in the corner. Butler from outside. It's rebounded by Hayes. The Lakers trail. To tie it up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Moses Moody.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
The Lakers making a switch here. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Outside, Green. From past the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
All his weapons, and Draymond Green ends up being the guy hurting you. What a huge shot. And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
Green, the screen. The 3-ball. Reeves with the rebound. Pass to James. They get a hand on it. Moody with it. He's picked up by James. Here's Green. Back to Curry. LeBron James on the wing. Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
Not the first, and certainly not the last time we'll see this. LeBron finding airspace.
.119 left to play here in the fourth. To the middle. There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down. And you could feel the crowd react as one.
Guys, what a blast of energy that just sent through this entire building.
Back to James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They lead by 1. Green, the screen. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Timeout.
J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And here are the Warriors now. A 2-point game. Here's Curry. The kick outside to Butler. Trifecta.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
To the inside. James. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Now Curry. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Luka Doncic.
Steph with a great job there of finding the seam and just attacking the paint, trying to get as deep as possible, and he gets a little bit physical with him, but will pay off in free throw.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And so they foul and